He was, he is the fastest man here at Paeroa today. Just at the end of this one, we've had a credit card handed up to us, so if you've lost your credit card, we might have it here. We'll give you the details after this. Mitch Rees is in there as well. I mentioned Shane Richardson. Dan met him. He always gets a good start. Let's see what he does this time round. They head down into the Farm Services Straight. It's the number 8 and the 37 following him hard, and that is Jay Lawrence. Lawrence goes round the outside of Moya as they go into the Ash Caddy turn number 1, so it will be the Carl Cox Motorsport Suzuki, the red number 37 of Jay Lawrence in the lead, I would think, as they work their way into the Suzuki S's for the first time. Great start once again. He is a demon starter, is David Hall. That's him sitting in third place. Toby Summers in behind him in fourth. Then we go back to Mitch Rees. There's another one of the big Suzukis in behind him. Looked like it might have been Daniel Medham, so he didn't get the very best of the starts. Good start too from Jamie Maindonald and also Jaden Carrick on the big Kawasaki. So that's the order of the field as they rocket down the Honda front straight. Once again, it's the Suzuki of Scott Moyer. Is he going for the clean sweep here at Paeroa? Jay Lawrence keeping him honest. Suzuki, 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 the order at the moment as they work through the 90-degree turn, which is Ash Caddy turn number 1. They head up over the hill, over the canal stop bank, down through the West Bank corner, and Moyer already putting a little bit of daylight between himself and Jay Lawrence. David Hall doing a magic job first in the 600, sitting in third place. All of the front runners in the 48s, 48.438, pays 48.472, so there's nothing in it between Moyer and Jay Lawrence. David Hall, the best of the 600s, 49.164. Shane Richardson just a tick over the 49s, 50.012. These front two starting to get away just a little bit. Mitch Rees now starting to work on David Hall. Well, it'd be wrong to say he's like an old diesel and he takes a while to crank up, but he does normally give him a pretty good, healthy start, a head start, but he's back on it now as Mitch Rees. He's back into fourth place. Then behind him, Toby Summers. Then it's Daniel Medham. Then it's Jaden Carrick. Then in behind Jaden, we'd go back to Rob Whittle by the look of it. Zurin Wiki up there as well, so too Jeff Crute. But out in the front, it is Scott Moyer. He won the first Formula Paeroa race here. He's in command of this one. And the gap just starting to increase a little bit. He's in the 44s now. 44.474, 45.236 for Jay Lawrence. 45.775 for David Hall in third. And 45.668 for Mitch Rees. So Mitch Rees going a little bit quicker than David Hall at the moment. Is that showing on the racetrack? Yes, it is. He's starting to pick him up, but Daniel Medham starting to pick up Mitch Rees here as well. In fact, these four of them all together. Toby Summers in behind Rees. Then we go back to Shane Richardson, both Summers and Richardson on 600 Kawasaki machines. Toby Summers on the R&R Power Sports, Carl Cox Motorsport, Mad Love Media Kawasaki. Shane Richardson on the Wainui Joinery ZX6. But the best of the 600 still sitting in third place, and that is David Hall from Te Awamutu, bike number 34. But they are coming back to him. Met him down the inside as they work their way down into one. Gets up the inside of Mitch Rees, so he takes one spot. Don't know if he got past David Hall. We'll have a look at it this time around. There's second, there's third. Hall still holds on to third. Medham's right on his back wheel now, though, as he banks the big Suzuki in and out of the Suzuki S's, and down the back straight he goes. Daniel Medham set to leave our shores here in New Zealand and head off overseas to take in another international motorcycle racing adventure. He's heading up to the Northern Hemisphere to race up in Europe, based out of England. It's not going to do the complete series of the New Zealand Road Racing Championship, as I'm picking he will be at Hampton Downs. 8 leads it. That is Scott Moyer, 37, Jay Lawrence, Hurl, then it is Medham, then it is Rees, then it's Summers and Richardson. Shane Richardson, another one not doing all the complete New Zealand Superbike Road Racing Championship, although just talking to his good mate Seth Devereaux, he will be at Hampton Downs for the next round on the Kawasaki, and then they fly out and back to the United States of America to rejoin the AMA, American Motorcycle Association season up there. Jamie Maindonald sitting back in 8th place now. Jeff Cruden behind him. We go back to Jaden Carrick, so he's had a bit of a problem because he was mixing it up with the top boys. And there's none further to the top than Scott Moyer at the moment. the Promoto Carl Vandermeer Builders Suzuki New Zealand GX6R 1000. He'll probably by the end of the day have done more laps around here probably than everybody except Chris Costello, the clerk of the course, because he's racing 3 classes in and out of the Suzuki S as he comes once again. Jay Lawrence might have given up the fight for first. He might be content to settle for second because he's caught in a little bit of no man's land. Mitch Ree's now right back on the hammer of David Hall, so Daniel Metham's had a problem out there somewhere. So Daniel falling down through the field, didn't see where that happened. But he hasn't come past our position here. Down the Honda front straight they come once again. Another 44-second lap. This one a 44.47 for Scott Moyer. So he's opening it up over Jay Lawrence. The real racing, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th at the moment. Shane Richardson just tagging onto the back of that bunch. Then it's Jamie Maindonald. Then it is Metham. Just wonder if I saw the clutch lever dragging off the handlebar there. Maybe he's had a close encounter with a hay bale or something. We'll have a quick look this time as they go through the Suzuki S's, but he was running right up the front, 3rd place. He's dropped right down now. No change at the top of the field, although they have tightened up. There is Jamie Maindonald through the S's. There is the Suzuki, the big Suzuki of Daniel Metham. Currently sitting back in 8th place now. Another 44-second lap for Scott Moyer, 45.1 for Jay Lawrence, so that hasn't changed. Oh, someone just got a little bit late on the braking, in fact overshot. Now I just wonder if that was David Hall. It was David Hall. He's going to rejoin, he's going to lose a couple of spots maybe. So that means that Toby Summers now moves up into 3rd place. Shane Richardson goes back into 4th. Then it should be David Hall from Tikawata on the PJ Racing Suzuki. He's on the classic bike as well on the Norton. Then it's Daniel Metham, and then it is Jamie Maindonald. White flag out, 1 to go in the Honda King of the Streets, the all-out battle. Into turn 1 for the last time for Scott Moyer. Jay Lawrence, it looks like he's settling for 2nd place now. Pace just came out on that lap. Jay another high 45. Scotty heads out of the Suzuki S's and down the back straight for the last time. That'll give him the King of the Streets all-out battle race 1 winner. Across the line goes Rob Whittle as we look for the checkered flag. Here is Scott Moyer. Come on folks, give him some encouragement as he comes flashing past. The man from Taupo began his motorcycle racing career on motocross machinery and moved into supermotos and then Formula 3. Flirted a little bit with the 600cc machines and really has found a home in the superbike racing. He is the current Suzuki Series champion. He'll give you a wave as he comes past into the Suzuki S's. Big crowd have congregated down there. They will give him all the encouragement in the world. So Scott Moyer will take it back to the pits. Dad will have a grin on his face from ear to ear. They'll be pretty happy with their performances, I'm sure. 2nd place overall, or 2nd place officially, goes to Jay Lawrence. 3rd place is Mitch Rees, and in 4th place, the best of the 600s is Toby Summers on the Carl Cox Kawasaki. In 5th place, 2nd of the 600s is Shane Richardson, and in 3rd place, 3rd of the 600s is David Hall. 7th place went to Daniel Metham on the Coleman